Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Dual Destiny. Today, Court's Artistic Sense.
Professor Court's artistic sense. That's a tough one. I'd say it's avant-garde or very
Eclectic? Yeah, sure, I know that word. In other words, it's weird and all over the place. Yeah. Come to think of it, that strange looking picture painting in the art room was one of Professor Court's works, wasn't it?
The statue in the photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice.
Lady Justice?
Professor Court had planned on placing it on the judge's bench in the lecture hall, but the day before the mock trial, it broke while she was polishing it. She said she'd take it back to the art room and try to fix it somehow.
So this is a statue in its proper form.
Oh, you bet. Just look at the wild silhouette. Wow, it's so C-U-T-E.
I don't get it. I'm with you. Do you have to be an artist to appreciate stuff like this? I don't know. Athena, the Lady Justice that you put back together on that stage. Oh, right. I didn't realize before because it was in pieces, but before it was smashed, maybe it didn't look like Lady Justice, but more like it did in the photo. But what in the world was it doing on the stage? Okay. So broken on stage, Professor Court had remade it into a completely different looking statue the day before the mock trial. Well, I think that about covers it.
Okay, then how about watching the mock trial with me? What do you say?
Sure, sounds good to me. So how do you want to watch it?
All classroom desks in the school have their own built-in computers, you know.
Wow, this place definitely is a lot cushier than I thought.
I know you guys in a hurry, so I'll just fast forward to the important bits. Let's start with the professor's pre-trial speech.
Good afternoon. Which professor is this? The court? Whatever. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. Oh, that sounds like Professor Means. Oh, never mind. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. Is the camera like this the whole time?
Yeah, it's in a fixed position in front of the stage.
When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. How come teachers' speeches always make me make me sleepy? Yeah, I was gonna say make me want to go to sleep.
Hee. Let's just skip to the end of his speech.
I'm Juniper. Now let the mock trial begin.
Hey, that's the deal here. Why is Junie so large in this shot?
And it looks like to me she cut right in front of the camera.
Hee. Juniper was also in charge of the audio.
Even though she was already playing a part in the mock trial itself?
She had to do it to keep the script details a secret. She was all over the place that day. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music.
Oh, so this is what the lecture hall looks like. And it looks like there's a judge bench back by the screen and a witness stand up front. We already knew that. What about these balconies with the professor's names on it?
Those are the faculty seats. Professor Mean and Professor Court were in charge of scoring the mock trial.
Okay.
Okay, let's fast forward this bit.
And that is why the defendant is definitely guilty.
Hey, that was me, could you tell?
Objection. I guess I should have. That's why the defense really guilty. A frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow. I don't think so. You read that line in the mock trial, Apollo, but you made it sound kind of weird. Cut me some slack. It was my first time reading that script.
I think Juniper's gonna speak now. I didn't do it. I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It was true I shattered your organa, but I didn't mean it.
Is that where they get the audio from? Wow, what an emotional performance. She's put a real actress to shame. Wait, can you go back and play that scene again? You really think that's necessary?
I didn't do it.
Yeah, breakdown, pretty much lost it. It was true, I shouted, "You're a goner!"
Stop, did you hear it?
I think you're onto something. Let's play that last part again.
I don't follow. What are you guys so excited about?
I think this piece of evidence should explain it. Time to show Robin the piece of evidence.
Take that!
I'm sure you remember this.
It contains a female voice shouting a violent threat.
I'll play it for you. You're a goner.
The voice and performance do sound similar, but I can't believe this is happening.
It's just a possibility, but if the voice on the tape is really a recording, one made from the mock trial video, then that means the evidence was fabricated. They didn't do a voice print analysis in the court for today, in time for court today. That's why the gender of the voice became so important. And if the real killer had foreseen the gender would be a key in today's trial, he would have tried to deflect the attention away from himself by making the suspect female. Alright, so basically the only one who could have, was something that gained from doing this is our sole male suspect. There we go.
Wait a second.
No way! Person means credo. The ends justify the means. So it makes perfect sense that a student who took those words to heart would fabricate evidence. We need to get to that tape and analyze as soon as possible. Allow me to assist you with that? Oh, hey.
Prosecutor Gavin, at least make some sound, make some kind of noise so you know you're there.
Oh, it's go big or go home with rockstar entrances. Timing is everything. Let me make a copy of that tape right now, and I'll get you the results as soon as I can. I trust that would be all right.
Oh, very much so. Thanks.
Well, Athena, it's almost sundown. It's almost time for a shootout at dawn, or at dusk, I should say, not dawn. That's the complete opposite. Isn't it time we head over to the detention center?
I think Junie will agree that this is something that could prove her innocence, but will her heart really be open to accepting it? She had to have known this was what I'd find.
Hi, Juniper. Did they get new bars on the window? Not like in this game, like from the previous game. I feel like those are new, but they're probably not.
And that about covers the main gist of our investigation.
I see. Very interesting. You've been quite the busy beaver.
Thank you for all your hard work, Athena. Well, my time's about up, and it'll be getting dark soon, so... Junie! You must be tired from being on your feet all day. You should go home and... No, wait! You have to listen to me! I don't want to hear anymore. I know what you're going to say, Athena. Junie, you promised! Don't be a fucking liar!
I mean, at the same time, she could just dismiss us as her lawyer, right? You don't have to be, but I don't... Well, okay. Unless you're assigned an attorney, I think, through, like, the state, maybe you have to go with that one. But you can still, like, get them dismissed from it if they're, like, fucking up. Like, you can file some sort of, like, motion or something like that. But if you hired a lawyer, you can just be like, nah, dog, we done.
So please, just listen to what I have to say. Once you've heard me out, I'll let you decide what to do, even if it ruins your fucking life.
Talk. Suspicions about O'Connor.
The voice in the recording has been proven to be yours, Junie. And in the mock trial, we can hear you reading your lines from the script. We're having both of them analyzed now, but from what I can tell, the voices are the same. And the only one who benefited from faking the voice recording would be Hugh. But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, Hugh confessed in order to protect me. This may sound strange, but his confession is a ploy to make himself look less suspicious. In other words, he's just pretending to protect you. Besides, his confession came after you and Robin had already confessed. If he hadn't confessed right then and there, wouldn't that have seemed like a little suspicious? Say what you will, Athena, but none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. He was a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never caused trouble.
Oh yeah, that's never... Yeah, people like that have never committed, like, horrendous crimes, ever. Oh, wait, Athena. My bracelet is tightening. My bracelet reacted just now. It did? Why? Because she's a fucking liar.
Junie, can you look me in the eye and repeat what you just said? None of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. He was a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never caused...
We don't even need the bracelet. She's literally pissing herself right now. Through her sweat. Now I'm sure of it. She's lying. Yeah, you don't need your bracelet for that, dog. Look at her. Wow, this goes down pretty far, actually. What am I looking for? Well, the tick, Chronos. Okay, yeah, you're right. Listen again. Okay, just focus on her face. Instead of moving around, because apparently I must have missed something. Is it that her mouth moves when she's lying? Okay. So I have no fucking idea what you want me to do. Listen again. Keep an eye on the hand, I guess. What the fuck? No? Okay, listen again. Does she breathe heavily or heavier? Oh, maybe I should check the flower next time. That sounds stupid. Oh! You are breathing heavier, apparently.
Gotcha!
But she's not caught. She wasn't caught. She wasn't doing that. Her what the hell's it called? A handkerchief, yeah, scarf. There's another word for it. I feel like we've definitely had this conversation before.
Jimmy, you start coughing when you're under distress.
Or under stress. You can't hide it from me no matter how hard you try. Oh, sorry. When you said, and never causes trouble, cough escaped and made your scarf flutter. And as for why you're stressed, it's because you were lying. You fucking liar, pants on fire.
Junie, you're trying to hide a huge connection to the case, aren't you? And I believe that also ties into a secret about yourself. A secret about me? I don't understand.
Oh, yeah, they're not friends. Oh, that she's not all sunshines and lollipops.
He ended their friendship after he found out about Junie's secret, which is, it means, he must have felt betrayed by Junie,
making her... Oh, the snitch.
You were Professor Coach's snitch, weren't you? There's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. Harry Potter's always trying to catch him. And while fulfilling that role, you learned something about Hugh that you'd rather forget. I don't know what you're talking about. Junie, please, stop hiding things from me. I hate me having to force things out of you like this.
I don't know, I find it kind of fun.
Looks like we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Get the fingernail-ripping pliers. Time to review the evidence and see if we can prove my hypothesis. I must have something that proves Junie's the snitch and Hugh's connection to the case.
Oh, fuck. This? This. So, probably the picture or this.
Take that!
I believe the see there you're coming around. You fucking moron. You see, I wasn't trying to hide anything.
Juniper's one cool customer, Athena.
Wait, I don't think that's the right piece of evidence. Why did you show me won't change the fact that I already told you all I know?
I don't know what the fuck you want me to show. What the fuck shows you're the snitch? The picture? Nope. Hey, at least I'm not getting damage.
Take that!
Nope. Did I show the picture already?
Take that!
Lady Justice?
Take that!
Alright! Good thing, definitely good thing we're not losing fucking health! Because I don't know what you want me to show. What am I doing? What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? What am I showing? I showed this. I showed picture. Is it this? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Showed Lady Justice, showed this. What haven't I shown yet? This? Okay, and then we get this. Is it the plans? Why would it be the plans? Nope. Pictures? No. Tape recording. So that's everything on this side, right? My lawyer badge? And we showed this, right? Oh, no, we didn't, apparently. What the fuck?
Right here in President's Planner it says, routine report. I believe this meant to mean when the snitch would report to Professor Court. I also believe Professor Court planned to meet Hugh in private based on the snitch's information. And from their meeting, Hugh must have put 2 and 2 together and figured out your secret. So you see, it all makes sense only if you're the snitch, Junie. Sniffle! Forgive me, Athena. I'm sorry. I've been lying to you this whole time. The truth is, I suspected Hugh from the start.
You did? Now, this is surprising.
I'm so sorry. I talked about friendships so much that I'm a terrible friend.
Oh, you kidding me? You know how many JRPGs where this whole friendship bullshit is so absurd? I was actually willing to buy that from you guys. Not buy it like in to believe it, but buying that you guys were that stupid. Juniper, I don't have that special kind of power of hearing that Athena does. I just have a magical bracelet that can call out your bullshit. But I don't need it to sense the pain you're feeling inside. But its intensity is directly proportional to how you feel about your friend. Am I right?
Apollo! Please, Junie, tell me why you suspected Hugh. I have a feeling that'll be the key to getting to the bottom of the whole case. What exactly was your role as the class snitch? Because the court told me that how Academy alumni had strayed from the path of justice. Dark age of the law, huh?
Oh, dark age of law, huh?
She didn't want any more of our students going astray like that. But a few others at the academy shared her view.
I thought her ideas were beautiful, though sad and unrealistic.
She asked you to be her eyes and ears, didn't she? I used to report to her once a month about any wrongdoing that Athena heard about.
And the report session in her planner, one from October 22nd, was a part of that?
Yeah, that's the one I reported Hugh to Professor Cord.
She snitched on her own friend! Juniper! Don't you know that snitches get stitches?
I had accidentally overheard Hugh talking.
What did you hear?
He was talking about someone on the phone. I think it was one of his parents.
What were they talking about?
Something about having paid money for good test scores. I only heard him talking, so I never did find out who the money was going to.
What? That's bribery, no shit. He was buying his way through school, and if that's the case, then that evidence that always seemed out of place might actually be about his secret. Oh, this?
Take that!
Found this a while ago while we were investigating the stage. It got Hugh's name on it. I didn't know what that number meant at the time, but now that I'm hearing about bribes, it must mean the bribe of 120 grand was paid in October? Fuck. For good grades? God, I wish I was rich. One more. Take a look at the mark. The same mark on the page of Professor Court's planner. Ah, you're right.
Wait, but why would Professor Court have that kind of information in her planner? You don't really think the person who was taking the bribe money was...
It's just a possibility at this point, but it may indeed have been Professor Court.
But...
That is impossible. She'd be the last person I'd ever suspect of accepting bribes. Like I said, it's just a possibility, but a rather good one. Maybe the private talk had to do with the possibility of the bribery money being exposed, and what started out as a little argument soon got out of hand. It's not your fault, Junie. Anybody would have suspected Hugh if they knew what you knew.
No, I don't believe that alone would have driven him to murder.
People have murdered her less.
There's another reason why I suspected Hugh.
You gotta be kidding me. Is another reason? 2 reasons for murder in the price of 1?
I saw Hugh around 7 p.m. on the day before the mock trial.
Oh, so she's finally ready to talk about that.
When I saw him, his cough. Oh, Athena, cough.
Junie, are you alright? Just try to relax and tell me what happened. Huff your paint if you need to.
I never wanted to see what I did, but I'll have to live with it, won't I? In that hallway, Hugh's hands. His hands were dripping with blood.
Why do you motherfuckers never report anything to police? Right? Right? Yeah, right? Like, how many people saw the body apparently without reporting to? I know one of them was Hugh, but like, fucking scuttled butt over there. She saw the body as well, or almost saw the body as well, or something like that. I don't fucking no. She didn't. She chased the body. That was the lie. Okay, but why the fuck, Juniper, if I may? What the fuck?
His hands were covered in dripping blood.
What? But why? Probably from the murder.
What am I gonna do? Deep down, I know Hugh can't be the killer, but my mind keeps telling me he is, no matter how hard I try to convince myself he isn't. Oh, what am I gonna do? Hugh, he's... I can't take this anymore. Athena!
So she hid the fact that she'd seen Hugh, and she said she went home at 6 because she wanted to avoid talking about what she saw? Junie, that's fucking stupid. It must have been terrible holding all that in. Oh yeah, no, that's what. Yeah, terrible holding that in. Not dumb. Not calling the cops when you see something like that. Not calling the cops like the next day. Not checking up where he went. Athena, How much spray paint are you huffing from that sunflower? Good lord. That shit causes brain damage, you know.
It's going to be okay. I'll get to the bottom of this. And that's my promise from one good friend who I haven't seen in 7 years to another. I'll be defending Juniper tomorrow. And if that's okay with you, Professor Means, if that's okay.
My main concern is whether you can defeat that prosecutor. But I won't try to stop you. I'll be watching from the gallery, and I shall look forward to seeing what sort of results your methods can produce. Good luck tomorrow. Now, if you would excuse me.
Athena, I'm sorry. I really mean it. I wish I had trusted you from the start. You have to uncover the truth tomorrow. I know you can.
Don't worry. We already know what the prosecutor's key piece of witnesses. We already know that the prosecution's key piece of evidence is fake. And thanks to you, we figure out the motive too. Let's give this our best shot, Athena. Let's tomorrow be the day Juniper walks free.
We shall be ready by now. What could possibly go wrong this time? Still, there's this strange, uneasy feeling that I can't shake. I better be imagining it.
To be continued in a minute. Alright, time to go to trial. Sounds like it's the last day. Generally speaking, it's usually, well, for the most part, it's usually you get 2 days of investigations and 2 days of trials. Sometimes you get a third. Normally that's like on the final case, right? Though, actually wasn't... No, actually, I think during the later Phoenix Wright games, well, the first 3, I think in like the second and third one, they gave you 3 more days more often. Not 3 more days, but 3 days. Were you able to sleep last night?
Huh? Oh, sleep. Yeah, sure, I slept. For a grand total of 0 hours.
Guten Morgen, you two. What? I don't know what the I know what that is, but still, I don't know why saying it felt so fucking weird.
You look like you're ready to put on a real show. Before you do that, I got a good luck gift for you. The voice print analysis came back and the results couldn't be more clear. The voice in the mock trial video and the tape recorder are one and the same.
In other words, the recording's a fabrication.
The lab is continuing their study of the tape. So far, they've found signs of overdubbing. But it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased.
Thump. Who's there? Wait!
Did you see who it was?
No, I got a quick look, but they got away. I think it might have been Hugh. I bet he was eavesdropping.
I wonder if he saw our hand.
Oh, I'm sure he wasn't the only one just now. I bet Robin and Boxcar were listening in too. I'll make sure they don't make a run for it. He just pulls out a fucking gun. That's my final gift to you.
Okay, well just try not to shoot lethally, okay? All that's left now is to reach out to the truth.
Time for a mini cord steel workout. I'm a ball of justice and I'm fine. Your turn.
I'm Athena Cykes and I'm fine.
Oktoberfest 26, 10 a.m. Court is now in session. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods.
Ow! And the Sex Brigade is totally psyched. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready as well. Isn't that right, Prosecutor Blackwell? Yes, well, moving right along. Yesterday's adjournment was unexpected yet necessary. I'll be running the type ship today, so no funnies missed from anybody here, understood? Your baldness. Robin Newman and Hugh O'Connor have recanted their confessions. But later I shall grill them at leisure to find whether I can charge them with perjury. Well, this sure complicates matters. Still, one must not overlook the facts. Now about the school camera photo that was submitted yesterday. A pity, but that evidence is no longer relevant to this case. The art room clock runs fast. It cannot function as an accurate measure of time. As for the bungling detective who overlooked that fact, he's paying for his failure as we speak. Where Detective Fulbright? I hope he returns to work with all his body parts intact. But if that is the case, then what will be... The accused is the sole person who could have moved the body from the art room to the stage, and I'm able to prove it here today. Just like Detective Fulbright said. But what else does he have up his sleeve? My understanding of this heinous crime is thus. The murder took place at near the center of the art room, as evidenced by the blood stain. Blood was also found on some pottery next to the window over the maintenance area, which is to say the body was carried to that very window. From here, it was dropped to the maintenance area below, and though there are nary a scratch on the body aside from a fatal wound, that too was per the script. A high jump mat was deployed to cushion the fall. I feel like there must be evidence of that still on the body, yeah? Right? If someone is dead and they fall a great distance and hit a mat, I mean, even if you're alive, a fall from that distance onto a mat like that, you won't be like severely injured probably, if wrestling has taught me anything, but that could just be Shane McMahon, you're right. At the same time, but you will get bruised a little bit or have some sort of impact trauma, not severe trauma, mind you, but it's not gonna like, you're not gonna hit it and be like, woohoo, I'm perfectly fine. You're gonna hit it and go, oh, okay, yep, I'm fine, but that was uncomfortable. Then a ball cart was used to haul the body over the stage. I mean, unless it was like as thick as those pole vaulting, jumping, the guys with the big stick that go over the big bar, unless their balls get in the way. But that mat is gigantic and very thick. That mat that they just showed is not. It's not very clever. I mean, the same exact body moving scheme as the script. Anyone could have moved the script that way.
Objection!
Your propensity to spew forth words before you think is not very clever. Why you? Moreover, the prosecutor has a witness, which is most unfortunate for you. Oh, another witness that is a liar? Witness, it's time for you to come. Heh. Well then, will the witness please state his name and occupation? Hugh O'Connor, I'm a senior... Yeah, whatever. Yesterday, I told the lawyer here that I would testify the truth, so I intend to cooperate fully in today's trial. Happy now, Miss Cykes? What's he up to now? The court appreciates your cooperation, Mr. O'Connor. Now, your testimony, please. What O'Connor saw. The lecture hall was packed before the mock trial, and the rest of the campus was empty. That's when I saw Juniper dragging a large mat behind the stage. I was watching it from a vantage point because I'm a creep, between the stage and the maintenance area. She was heading towards me, so I assumed she was making her way to the maintenance area. But I didn't have time to stand around and see what she was after. The real truth hurts so much, doesn't it, Miss Cykes? Or maybe you thought I was going to bring up something else entirely against your client. Never a snappy comeback when I need one. He's coming straight at us today, using any means possible. To protect the students who had to climb up high when setting up the stage, a mat was brought over to the stage from the storehouse. Our client is the student council president. What's wrong with her taking it upon herself to put the mat away after they used it? Oh, there is plenty wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a fall from such lofty heights. Ergo, the mat in question was indispensable to moving the body.
Ah! Sex means I'll have to know everything.
I think I get it now. The drag marks we saw behind the stage were made by the mat. If the only mat of that thickness was where the body is assumed to have been dropped, it would be hard to deny a possible link to this case. I'm off to a bad start again. You sure you're okay, Athena?
It's game on, Hugh. Game on. I'm gonna turn your arrogant perfect score grin into a teary-eyed frown of failure. Just like you!
But first I'm gonna press you on everything. Hell, that'll probably be how we actually get it.
Hold it!
Hold it, hold it! Hold it right there!
What? I was just getting to the important part. Eager to unsheath your blades, Cykes Dono. Your heavy breath heaves to where I stand.
Objection!
That's a fucking weird thing to say. Also, how rude. A human's breath doesn't travel anywhere near that far.
So the only issue is distance. You're not denying that you're a heavy breather.
I'm just saying that scientific studies have proven that it's not.
Hang in there, Athena. No matter how many insults they hurl, it won't affect the judge's opinion of you.
What about my own self-esteem?
Let's go back to what happened before the mock trial.
Hold it!
My client was simply putting the mat away. It had nothing to do with this case.
Objection!
That is where you are wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a 3-story fall. Hence, the mat dragged by the accused was essential to the moving of the body.
If we win this one, I promise to donate another thick mat to the Academy. That way there can be 2 murders.
Now, show me how to show you the truth. You have my full cooperation. What? Show me how to show you the truth.
Hold it!
Mr. O'Connor, are you positive you were stating exactly what you said?
I was between the stage and the maintenance area, and she was behind the backdrop.
Huh. He's sticking to his guns.
The issue is where Hugh was standing when he says he saw Junie. But I say nothing I say will mean anything without evidence. Time to dig a little deeper. Oh, before you ask, I have my glasses on. Therefore, I'm positive with Juniper. That is not an issue. We probably have... Oh, the pictures? Oh, maybe the plans, like the what's it called? Like the floor plans.
You shouldn't assume anything. It only shows that you're not positive.
Objection!
Such wild momentum. Perhaps you were a raging bull in your past life.
Objection!
I'm a fucking raging bull right now!
Oh, Justice Dono. Our assertion is Juniper was simply putting the mat away. In that case, where would she have be taking it?
Oh, to the storage house. Over in the maintenance area.
Precisely. Therefore, there is not wrong with the witness's judgment in this matter. If your wild charges are the issue, it is your wild charges that is the issue here. But I cannot help it if you are seeing red. He's gonna get a face full of justice, Apollo style, if he keeps that up. Anyways, I saw it heading towards me.
Hold it!
Then it's entirely possible that someone else moved the body, correct?
Objection!
Huh. Are you mad or merely delusional?
Both!
Everyone was in the lecture hall before the mock trial. The rest of the campus was empty. Ergo, the only probable suspect here were the 3 trial participants.
I know. Thank you for stating the obvious. I also know that Hugh O'Connor, were one of the participants. There we go.
Mr. Confidence sure goes all out when he tells the truth.
Well, I don't think he meant any of that to be misleading, but it doesn't make it factual.
Careful now, Athena. A genius like Hugh could be leading you right into a trap.
I'd be surprised if he wasn't. But all I can do is charge forward with both eyes open.
So... So this is just the trial room. This is not it. So these pictures?
Objection!
Yes. So, you saw the back of the stage from between the stage and the maintenance area. Well, let's take a look at this photo taken by Miss Scuttlebutt, shall we? This photo shows the students setting up the stage the day before the mock trial. Do you see the big construction screen on the right of the stage in the background here? Why, yes, it did. In fact, there's a bunch of those next to my house until a few days ago. There was so noisy behind there, but I couldn't take a peek. Oh, how it piqued my interest. Exactly, Your Honor. You can't see past such screens. That is their true purpose. Or that is their purpose. Now let's see. How exactly is that screen positioned again? Aha! Since it was right in front of the stage, it should be right here. And from the vantage point, the witness claims to have seen our client behind the stage backdrop. Oh my! But that screen would have been completely in the way. That's right. Therefore, the witness couldn't have possibly seen our client from that point. Ha! Ouch. Order! Order! Mr. O'Connor. Have you been lying to this court? The screen, right. It must have slipped my mind. What? Are you telling me Mr. Genius forgot something so as literally big as this? There are two kinds of memory lapses. The normal kind you mouth breathers have, and the genius level lapse of memory that people like me have. Now you just admit that it was a normal everyday brain fart already. Will the witness now please restate what he remembers minus the lapse of memory? That's easy. I was on the other side of the screen. In other words, I witnessed Juniper from the stage side of the screen.
Objection!
You're testifying that our client was behind the stage. But need I remind the court the back of the stage is not visible from the front? To actually see our client behind the stage, from the stage side of the screen, the witness himself would have had to be in the same area behind the stage. A lot of S words today. But in this case, our client would have definitely seen Mr. O'Connor. Yeah! Ouch. Nice one, Athena. Keep it up.
Objection!
All right, golden boy. Is this not your chance? Telling the truth will be like a weight lifted from your chest. The truth? What truth? Is it the whole truth, not but the truth? The fact that golden boy here was where he initially stated. That is to say, he was between the maintenance area and the stage.
Objection!
But the screen would have blocked his view of.
Objection!
On the ground, yes, his view would have been blocked indeed. But consider how smoke always wants to rise up high. Athena, look at the photo again. Do you think? Something on the other side of the screen. Something high enough to see the stage. No way! The crane right here? I don't remember seeing a crane there on the day of the mock trial. Me either. It's probably safe to assume it was moved before we found the body. That's far enough, Prosecutor Blackwell. I remember, you promised. I recall making no such promise. It was you who came blabbering to me about keeping quiet in exchange for information. What's this all about, a promise? Is this about whatever Blackwell is using against him? What's it gonna do with the crane? Golden Boy did not go up on the crane for fun. He was working part-time as a crane operator within the school grounds. What? You mean to tell me a high school student was operating a crane? The witness, I object to the prosecutor's last statement. There's no proof I ever operated the crane. Actually, there just might be something that proves that you did. What? The whole part-time job thing is true. I doubt it would be limited to a single day. You're probably working at the same site the previous day, too. And that's... is this what you're thinking about, Athena? Oh, is that him? Yep, as the court can see, the photo captured the crane operator. And if you look carefully and squint your eyes, he bears a definite resemblance to Mr. O'Connor. Are you serious? This is ridiculous! How very interesting. Let's ascertain whether this is as ridiculous as the witness maintains. The defense agrees with the prosecution. Let's bring the facts to light. That's all very well and good, but just how do you propose to do this? Torture! The person in the photo has really one distinguishing feature. I'm not 100% sure, but it's at least worth a try. We can clearly identify the person in this photo by examining his neck. Oh, he has a long neck? Is it his neck? I mean, fingerprints would work too as well, but yeah, he's got a giraffe neck. But we'll present this next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all then. Bye.